Hello. I want to talk to you about our program, Releasing the Shadow, Embracing the Light. And specifically, I want to talk about one thing, and that is about acting from our fears. We live in a mindless society. We live in a society that encourages us to be mindless. That current mindlessness drives us into reacting in mindless ways, not responding thoughtfully and from a centered position, but running here and there, reacting to things. Our politicians, the media, major corporations, all of them want us to react in mindless, fearful ways. The politicians don't really represent us as much as they pander to our fears. They don't want us to be fearless. They want us to be controlled. And they want to be the ones doing the controlling. They want us to be afraid of the other, whoever the other may be. The left wants us to be afraid of the right. The right wants us to be afraid of the left. There are blacks that want us to be afraid of whites. There are whites that want us to be afraid of blacks. It's all part of this desire to keep us mindless. The media doesn't really want to inform us about what's really happening in our own society. They want us to be fearful by catering to our lowest emotions, by trying to titillate us, or by trying to make us afraid of those other people over there. The megacorporations don't want to sell us useful and necessary goods and services. They want to exploit our fears, exploit our lowest desires to sell us the stuff that we don't need, that we don't want, and is actually harmful for us. In this mindless state, the purpose of shadow to light is to help us to stop being afraid, to stop reacting mindlessly, to start the process of governance, to start a new process of governance, to learn how to govern ourselves, to let go of being controlled by others, to learn how to govern our own communities and not leave it up to people in City Hall or federal regulators or international commissions or whatever, that we can regulate our own communities. And finally, that us as conscious people, that we can govern our planet and we can do a much better job than the people who are trying to do it right now. By us being mindful, by us being aware, we can take positive, focused, collective actions that are for the good of our entire world. We can govern ourselves by having a clear vision, by having clear focus, by having clear intentions, by having clear discipline. In this way, we become better people, we become much more effective in the world, and we become more aligned with the divine, more aligned with your transcendent realities, regardless of what your religion may be and regardless of whether or not you even have a religion. This is the way that our world is actually going to change. This is the way that we're actually going to make progress toward a world that works for all.